Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. How are you? Hopefully all is glorious in your sector of the universe. All right. I hope I also... I can't even talk today. I lost my train of thought. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. What we're going to do here, Taurus, is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lesson or lessons you are learning from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. Then we're going to see what guidance Spirit has for you to help you navigate these energies. What wellness message we have for you. And lastly, we're going to see what is going on with you with regards to love and relationships. Looking at the 10 of Pentacles there. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. What is going on with Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on with Taurus at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Taurus, we have the Empress card. I just got right off the bat for somebody here who's thinking very highly of their Empress or their Divine Feminine. I'm also getting that for some of you that you are fully embodying your Divine Feminine energies. You're vibrating at the violet flame. It's a high level here. You've done a lot of hard work to get to this state, okay? Now, remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you are honest with yourself, okay? So, I'm getting for some of you guys, yeah, this is right before I meditated. No, when I meditated before your reading, that's what I wanted to say. I was doing the meditation, but I was feeling this vibration so strong that I was literally shaking. Okay, and I was like, where is this coming from? So it must have been coming from this card right here. This is an incredibly powerful card. All right, so some of you are vibrating at this. So congratulations for you guys for fully embodying and integrating the Divine Feminine here. So there might even be somebody here, one person I'm hearing who's actually pregnant, and you're about to give birth soon towards the end of Taurus season. That's somebody specific. Okay, that's not everybody, obviously. So that's for one person at least. So if that's you, Taurus, everything's going to be fine. I'm hearing it's a boy, but I don't know why I'm channeling all this already. But again, that's for that one person. Anyway, so but for the others of you, this is about you're creating. You are birthing things into the world. You are I'm hearing you feel luxurious. It's like you have this incredible self-care routine. There's something about music here. You are, some of you are musicians is what I'm seeing. And some of you are, either listening more to music to help you raise your vibration, or you're actually playing or writing or singing music, okay? It could be a whole bunch of these things, because this is Venus incarnate, and Venus does rule like music and the arts and things like that. So I'm seeing a lot of this, or others of you are really tapping into your creative abilities. You are feeling very vibrant and this is funny. They're telling me boisterous. I know that doesn't really fit, but that's what they wanted me to say. But I guess that's in a good way. You know, there's kind of like fire energy with that, right? But anyway, not that she tends to be like that, but maybe some of you have a little bit in there. But it's like you guys are really feeling whole within yourselves, and you are really manifesting things. You're at such a high vibration that things are coming to you very naturally. All right. And there's this energy here where you guys may be working with the cycles of the moon, because we have a full moon here at the top of the card. And you guys are really taking very good care of yourselves. You know your worth. Your confidence level has gone through the roof. You feel completely illuminated is what I'm hearing. Your light is so bright that it is attracting this person here. For some of you, not for all of you, the King of Pentacles. Okay. This is the Master Manifestor, right? I talked about you guys or your manifestation abilities are really heightened right now. And I'm hearing that something is about to come to life. You are about to give birth to the child, but that's only literally for one person here. The others of you, this is figuratively speaking, okay? You guys have been really growing something inside that womb. You've been patient. You've been obedient to God. You have just been going with the flow, making sure that you are taking care of that figurative child, okay? The life that you want to create. It's like you've been doing all of these things for yourself, especially working on yourself and your well-being, your wellness, your confidence, your courage, your ambition, knowing that you can create magic, that you are a magical person, that you are this goddess energy, because you're vibrating at that, Taurus. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that you've been growing, right? The seeds you've planted, they're about to sprout. They're actually about to grow really quickly. I'm hearing about bamboo shoots. So if I get this right, oh, sorry guys, I hit my table and I knocked the camera. So if I'm not mistaken, a bamboo that doesn't grow until after 3 or 4 years after being in the soil. But after it comes out of the soil, it grows at a rate of, I don't know, I wish I could have remembered it. I'll have to look back. But some of you may know this, that it grows either it's like 6 inches an hour or 6 feet in a very short amount of time, something like that, okay? I know 6 feet and 6 inches are very different, but either way, here's the thing. It takes a long time for that bamboo to come out of the soil. This is kind of like what's going on. Even though gestation, when you're talking about actually being pregnant, it takes about 9 months, right? But what I'm trying to say is that with this divine timing event that's happening and that bamboo shoot, it's like it took a long time to grow in that soil. And for some of you, you've been trying to manifest things for years. You've been trying to see the fruits of your labor for years, right? Your rewards, your abundance. And with that bamboo, it takes that long, but then it shoots up. And then all of a sudden you have that bamboo stem coming out, and it grows at a crazy rate compared to other plants, okay? So this is kind of what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that this manifestation, while it's been a long time coming with this slow energy here, it's about to be born. It's about to manifest into the physical, okay? So what Spirit is suggesting is you guys continue to elevate, to maintain this vibration, because whatever it is that you have planted, it's like that you're not just going to get one tree. You're going to get a whole orchard of trees. There's an incredible amount of abundance here, and I can't even get it out right, because what God is telling me is that there's so much that some of you are giving birth to. It's kind of like maybe quintuplets or something like that, okay? Or more than that. But there's something here where you have really been trying to manifest a lot of things, and a lot of those things are about to come to fruition here. And one of those things could, for some of you, is the King of Pentacles, someone who's going to provide for you, to protect you, to be the true divine masculine, who fulfills the role as protecting and providing for the feminine, the home, and the family. All right. This is a very, very dependable person, very solid and stable, very wise too. They've learned quite a bit from all of those opportunities and experiences that were given to them. They understand the true value of life. They know that it's not about money. It's not about possessions. It's not about material things. You know, money doesn't make the world go around for this guy. He's not driven by greed. He's not driven by money. He lives a life of luxury, but it's because he attracted it. Okay, so again, some of you guys, you are manifesting this person into your life, and this is also a very trustworthy, incredibly devoted and dedicated husband, father, incredibly jealous, incredibly wise. This person is like very happy-go-lucky, kind of goes with the flow, but you know, really enjoys life. They put in the hard work for things, but this King of Pentacles, he knows when to sit in his study and enjoy himself. He knows that he doesn't have to work 60 hours a week to be wealthy. Okay, he understands the law of attraction. Like I said, with that manifestation ability, some of you are being able to manifest things like right there in your face, kind of, sort of. But there is high manifestation abilities with these two cards here, right? And again, because some of you are vibrating at this Empress level, you are attracting this King of Pentacles here. This is also about you, Taurus. You've built a lot of material wealth for yourself. You've manifested this, depending on what it is that you did. But what it was that you really did the hard work. You did some really hardcore inner work to get you to this state right here. You understood that it wasn't about status and money and titles and possessions. It was all based on who you were on the inside, tapping into your divine feminine energy, creating. Right? I'm getting a strong sense that somebody here, like they're a musician or something like that. They're very creative with the arts or with the music. And you're realizing that that means more to you than anything else. About the things that you can create, the things you can birth into the world, how you feel, your worth. And your confidence levels haven't been this high and probably ever or in a long time. These people know their worth. Like, you guys really put in that hard work to focus on getting to this level right here. And you ended up realizing that, again, life wasn't all about the pentacle itself. It was about what the pentacle really meant to you, what was really of value to you. You valued more about your well-being. There's something about being more enamored with the Empress. This could very well be Taurus. It's either you or your person. And I said somebody's really admiring the Empress here. I mean, his eyes may be closed or a little squinty, but it's like he's looking at her eventually. She doesn't know. But this King of Pentacles is looking at his Empress like, look at her. She's this radiant, magnificent, vibrant goddess. And because she's vibrating at this, he's picking up on those energies. And that's why this is like a divine masculine, divine feminine kind of situation here. He got to this state because of the energies that she was giving out. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. So there is also I'm getting a huge change in financial status for some of you. But that's because you are attracting it. She is excellent at attracting abundance and material wealth, okay? There's something here that somebody's financial status is really going to change for the better. But they're also going to be more abundant in all areas of life, right? Like friendships and health and vitality, and, you know, even creation, your creative abilities. You could be very abundant in that. Like everything that you're just touching turns to gold. That is the King of Pentacles. Like you got the Midas touch here, Taurus. It's like I said, you manifest something and it appears like out of nowhere. So stay in this high vibrational state. All right. And again, you guys are attracting King of Pentacles, or it's you, Taurus, who's, you know, you have gotten to this level because of a divine feminine here, of somebody who's really been shining their light, being a beacon of hope, faith, and light to you, so that you can become this individual who's now secure and very confident and solid in his ways, very structured, traditional, but not overly traditional in the sense where this person becomes so serious and they allow materialism to rule them, the 3D world to rule them, all right? They work with all the elements of the earth. They're very harmonious in their environment. There could also be a big nature lover here too. Somebody spends a lot of time in nature to get their guidance, to talk to God, and it helps to ground them. This is also grounding. It helps them to really get in tune with their feminine side even, and really get in tune with talking to God, to allow themselves to continue to be in this grounded state here. So I didn't move my stand. So this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. What's underneath the King of Pentacles is a Justice card. Yeah, some of you really learned your karmic lessons with regards to money, the 3D world, okay? Greed, materialism, could be that. Being jealous of other people who have more than you. That could be for somebody here. But there's like a lot of karmic lessons that were learned that had to deal with, you know, financial things, money, again, possessions, you name it, comparing yourself to others. You're thinking that, you know, having all this money and this status is going to make you somebody. No, that's not what it is. So you see the truth in that situation. You see the truth in what the real meaning of life is, and you're living it to the fullest here with this King of Pentacles. You're really enjoying things, and you've worked very hard to create whatever it was that you created, and you're giving yourself that downtime to enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right. But again, there's something with, you see the truth in what life really is all about. And it's like, I had no idea that life could be like this. I could have abundance and material wealth, but I'm living life where I'm not busting my ass to get that. Okay. So, the others of you, yeah, you're also getting this karmic payout because you have learned your karmic lessons. You see the truth of the situation. You see the truth for what it is. You started to realize that you were operating as somebody that wasn't you, and you ended up really facing your demons and saying to yourself, you know what? I am an empress. I am the King of Pentacles. Like I can be abundant, but if I raise my vibration and get into alignment with my heart's desires, that is what's going to manifest. And that's also something that some of you guys had to learn, you know, understanding the consequences of your actions, right? Because if you know, or chasing money and being driven by money, that really wreaked havoc on your life, probably, right? It maybe caused you to go into debt. Maybe you got into gambling. Maybe you got into spending money on drinking or clothes or material things, and it was just like instant gratification, and you didn't get out of that cycle. And then something caused you to kind of sort of hit rock bottom to get you to turn around and really understand the consequences of your actions, right? And again, that's part of your karmic debt that was occurring here that some of you have paid off. Now, see, the Ten of Pentacles is coming out. The Ten of Pentacles is at the top of the deck. So there's something here with the strong Empress energy for some of you that you guys are actually manifesting this too. It's not just this guy. It's having it all with this person right here, having the happy family, maybe a traditional marriage, a traditional family. This person's very traditional, okay? Very traditional, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? You know, there could be somebody who's here who's a very chivalrous, like they want to give to the feminine and not have the feminine worry about anything at all. This guy gives everything to his wife or his husband or whatever, depending, because this is not a male all the time. It's masculine energy, but this person really wants to give their spouse, you know, everything. It's like giving them the universe. They want to be the provider and protector. They want to, you know, ensure that they are well taken care of, because that's what the King of Pentacles does. He's so generous and kind-hearted. he makes sure that everybody is okay and cared for and nurtured, because he does have a nurturing side to him too. All right, because he embodies the Queen of Pentacles within his energies. And you're manifesting somebody who's going to have this type of life with you. They could very well be the ones who are going to provide like a home for you, buying you a home, giving you that shelter, I'm hearing, helping you with your kids if you have kids, if you're a single parent. They also may want to have kids with you, but they want to build a family legacy. It's not just about, oh, look at me, all my money, and you know, look how powerful I am. They know there's more to life than that. And that's why they're coming forward. They're looking at you as this goddess, like, I have to have this. Because for some of you, this is what's missing in your life right now. Okay. And somebody else got this message. I can't remember if it was Scorpio or Pisces, but there's something with that. I think I said in the Scorpio Pisces readings, maybe Cancer, I don't know, but I think it was a water sign reading. I know that for a fact. Some of you, or your person, remember, it's based on your story. This individual who's sitting here in this beautiful state of stability and wisdom and beauty, even it's a King of Pentacles, I channel intuitively. There's beauty right here too. He sees the true beauty in life, but he's like, the only thing I'm missing is this, my feminine, my Empress. This is what he wants, or this is what you want, Taurus. That happy family. You like, somebody here opens doors for the feminine, pulls out the chair, puts on the jacket, takes off the jacket, and before they were probably ridiculed for that, or people said, why are you still doing that? Nobody does that anymore. They all say chivalry is dead. It is bullshit. We actually need to bring that back, but that's for another time. But there's somebody here who still does this, and that's like what a true King of Pentacles does. That's what a true Divine Masculine does. There's this chivalry with this guy, and even though he's having this beautiful life here, and he's very content, very financially stable and well off, he's missing the feminine. That's the only thing that he does not have, or she does not have. And when he goes after her, he's admiring her so much. He's like, I need to have this in my life. I need you in my life is what I'm hearing, so that I can have this with her or him, with the Empress. Okay. Some of you are attracting this, but you're attracting somebody who's going to present that to you. Or, yeah, it goes vice versa. You guys are starting to come into alignment so that you can have this Ten of Pentacles right here. And it's super nice, guys. I feel it's a beautiful energy. Oh, yeah. Like when I said somebody's financial status is going to change, for some of you, absolutely. There is completion here. 1010, that is actually a strong number indicating that union is imminent. Or like there's a strong energy of union here is what I want to say. So that's for some of you, okay? And we do have the Divine Feminine there. And there are going to be some beautiful beginnings. And for some of you, you're going to have a completely different life where you're going to be a lot more financially well off, okay? And for some, it is coming from, you know, marrying this individual or coming into union with this individual right here. So again, with the karmic lessons, some of you have paid off your karmic debt, as I said, and you've learned the ancestral patterns. You cleared out the ancestral patterns, and you're no longer trying to control things. You're not longer trying to repeat the same patterns over and over and over again. And because you realize you were the golden link and you cleared, you cut, it's like you put an end to the quote-unquote generational curses. The wheel's now turning in your favor, and there's like great fortune also coming to you. Like a lot of karmic rewards here. Karmic debts paid off, karmic payouts, you know, but a lot has been learned. Again, with that, the consequences of your actions. You've really understood what you were doing, that you were repeating the same karmic pattern, and you finally put that to an end. And because you've done that and you've maintained this for quite some time, for some of you, there is some great rewards coming to you with these energies, okay? Things are really going to start suddenly shifting for you. Why did I do that? What is the obstacle here with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Now remember, this could be in the past, it could be happening now, or this can happen in the future, but the energies are always changing. So keep that in mind. What's the obstacle here, Spirit? I heard stop. I heard there is no obstacle. You're the second sign that got this, Taurus. Spirit, why is that? So they're telling me, first, this is for some of you. Now for all of you, others of you, you have to start embodying this more. Creating more, understanding who you truly are, that you are a goddess within. Whether you're male or female, okay? Because you have those energies. Embodying this, creating things, understanding your true beauty and not comparing yourself to others. So some of you need to start working on this. To others of you who are vibrating at this already and you know who you are. You're passionate. You are patient. You are compassionate. You are doing things for the greater good of humanity. You are utilizing your God-given gifts. You are giving to others as much as you can, whatever you get back. It's like a law of equal give and take. Whatever you get from the universe, you give back, and you've been doing that for a long time. There's no anger, there's no bitterness, there's no resentment in her heart space whatsoever. Look how calm and serene she is. She knows she can't have that energy, because if she's trying to give birth to this child, the child will be affected by that, right? She's trying to plant that seed that has a lot of negative energy in it. It's probably going to grow a weed, or it just won't grow at all. So if you don't have those energies within you, you've got it made. You're fully in alignment with your higher self as this Empress here. So because there's no obstacle for those of you who are at this level, it's just that, because you've overcome all of your obstacles already. You've learned your lessons, and you fully embodied this. You now know this is who you always were the whole time. It was just a matter of understanding that and being honest with yourself and seeing that divinity within you. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. When I was talking about you learning your lessons and becoming wiser here, this is what she did, right? You stopped taking bullshit. You were cutting out things that didn't serve you. You were making sure that you were assertive, but not aggressive, because aggression is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You were assertive, and you spoke your truth, but you spoke it with love, and you made sure that you were always in your truth the whole time, that you weren't allowing anybody to take you off of that path of truth. And you spoke before, okay, hold on. You thought before you spoke, instead of the other way around, to make sure that you weren't being cunning, that you weren't hurting people, that you weren't insulting people, okay? So a lot of stuff was removed from your life by God, and you removed it on your own. And even though you went through some very tough challenges, some very tough life lessons, Taurus, you learned a lot from those experiences. And now you know what is good for you, what is good for what is for your highest good, and what is not. But it took some time to get here. Because what I'm getting for somebody here, there was some sort of mental illness, or there's some mental instability, like momentary lapses of memory. I'm hearing something like that, you know, scatterbrained or whatever. But a lot of you guys worked on that. So that's why I'm getting, without the obstacle being here, because they told me to stop shuffling. It's because you guys did a lot of work, and you really started to stand up for yourself and see the humor in every situation, because there's always something kind of funny when shit happens in life, okay? That's one thing that I had to learn too. So let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson in this situation, Taurus? For Taurus. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, that would definitely be learning lessons, right? What I talk about the challenges, guys. Five of Swords is about challenges and, you know, overcoming all of these obstacles. And it's kind of like, man, sometimes you're dealing with people at once and all these challenges are affecting you. And it's like, how am I going to overcome these? This is really about learning from all of those challenges and saying, you know what, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, I can't believe I did that or I didn't do that. This is you coming out of that. You're realizing I got into this predicament. I got into this challenge. Why? Because I needed to learn a lesson from it. This is what this energy talks about. And some of you guys were realizing, again, if you were dealing with a divine feminine, okay, you're regretting the fact that you didn't see your feminine in the way that God was trying to get you to see them, is what I just heard, okay? Some of you were self-sabotaging. You were beating yourselves up for it. Some of you got into some like really dark hole because it's like, you said to yourself, I cannot believe I did what I did when this is who that person was on the inside. And you may have seen that, or your person, Taurus, may have seen that. But the thing is, what I'm also hearing is that this feminine wasn't always a true divine feminine because she started out as a distorted feminine. Okay, if you are a divine counterpart, the light counterpart, twin flamey stuff, both the feminine and the masculine meet each other as distorted selves. Okay, that's part of what you need to get out of to embody this. Otherwise, there's no point in being in that type of connection. All right. So what I'm getting is that somebody or you, Taurus, saw this divinity within this person, but the feminine wasn't fully there yet. Yet you still had some reservations about it. But then when you started to realize, if you were like watching them from afar and saying, wow, she's growing, like, oh, look how beautiful she's becoming, but more on the inside than the outside, and really shining her light. And what she does for humanity, what she does for the world, and whatever her mission is, she's incredible at. And people adore her, okay? And you're saying, I can't believe that that's who that really was this whole time. You watched this person come into her own. You watched her blossom and grow and learn and evolve into the true goddess, this true entity here, this true divinity in which God had always wanted her to be. And that was a source of inspiration for you. And you're kind of like, son of a bitch, I can't believe that I treated this goddess here in the way that I did. But here's the thing, if this is you, Taurus, don't beat yourself up, because this was part of your lesson learning. This was also for you to understand your own feminine within you. That it wasn't all about the masculine side, and you had to come out of your distorted masculine self to embody this too. Everybody should be embodying the Empress energy. That's who we really are on the inside. But it's exhibiting those qualities. It's acting like the Empress. It's living like the Empress, not just pretending, or not just you say, oh, I'm divine, but you're not acting like one. You're not living like one. You're not operating like one. You can't say you're divine anything if you're going around having anger, bitterness, and resentment in your heart, and you're getting jealous, and you're chasing things instead of attracting things, and you're comparing yourself to everybody and their mother, and you're trying to one-up people and God knows what else, because this is one-upping people, all right? That's not what a true divine feminine or even a divine masculine does. So for those of you who are regretting how you treated this individual, it was all for you to learn how to appreciate, how to accept things the way that they are, how to have compassion and patience and unconditional love, and all of those things, whatever else you needed to learn. But for a lot of you, you see it more clearly now. Not only do you see your divine feminine as this, you see yourself as this on the inside too. You're mirrors for some of you. So don't get caught up in all the crap that happened. The regret, the guilt, the shame. I can't believe I did that. Even what you did in your previous lives. I mean, well, that too, but your previous experiences, your previous relationships. Before your feminine came into the picture, you started to realize, like, why did I do that to myself? Why did I make those choices that were not for my highest good? And a lot of you started to realize that everything that was going on was like an illusion with this Eight of Swords. You were overthinking, you were overanalyzing, and all these thoughts got the best of you, and then you made these poor choices. Because there was a disconnect between your head and your heart, is what I'm hearing. But now you see the clearing. You have clarity now. But this energy had to get you to wake up, to see what you were doing. Because before you weren't seeing shit. Because you had the blindfold on. There was this mental entrapment. You thought you were going to be trapped. You thought you were going to be stuck. Especially with the Divine Feminine right here. You were like, I don't know. I think maybe she's going to trap me. I'm going to get stuck. She's going to be clingy. She's going to be, like, have low confidence. She's going to be chasing me. She's going to be wanting money. Something like that. Okay, I'm getting that for somebody. I'm hearing for someone here. This person was really enamored by their beauty on the outside. They saw it on the inside, but what was happening was that it was like a false belief. It was like an illusion, like also like Seven of Swords, because this comes after the Seven of Swords, that looks can be deceiving. You said to yourself, wait a minute, this person is like gorgeous, but they're also gorgeous on the inside. That can't happen. I'm hearing unicorn. Somebody thought their empress, their Divine Feminine, was a unicorn. And what do people say about unicorns? That they don't exist, right? So they said there must have been something wrong. There must have been some underlying factor with this feminine. I don't know. And you got caught up in it. You kept thinking there's something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. I'm getting it very strongly for somebody here. And it really caused you to be in this monkey mind state where your swords in your head were like fighting each other. It's like slashing all the parts of your brain to the point where like you couldn't really think straight. It was cutting pieces out of your brain, and you couldn't have your brain intact to have this clarity. You had that blindfold on. You had a hard time trusting your intuition. You were doubting. You were doubting, like, there's no way. There's no way I could have done that. And there was guilt, though, but you were trying to avoid that because you were like, I can't believe I did that, but you're trying to turn a blind eye toward it. And also a blind eye towards embodying your feminine as well. And you said, I can't believe this. This entire time, my intuition was right. I was doubting for no reason. I was lacking the confidence and courage to actually trust my gut and really, you know, see this Empress for who she really is. I'm hearing, I can't believe how stupid I was. That's what I just heard. That's this right here. There's also an energy of you being taken advantage of by other people. Family, friends, ex-spouse, co-workers. And every time you would feel defeated. They would come after you, but I'm hearing doormat with this card. You ended up being a doormat and you let everybody run over you. Don't get me wrong, guys. If you look at my website, I say former doormat. I think it's in my about page too. I used to be a doormat too. I'm not having any shame in saying that because that's who I was for a long time. I had to listen. I had to learn. People, the mat that I was so tattered and like old, and like, you get what I'm saying, right? It was just almost everybody walked all over me, and I allowed it to happen until it got to the point where I started to realize, what the hell am I doing? And my actual counterpart kind of opened my eyes to that. Then I turned it around. I said, I need to stand up for myself. I need to stop allowing people to strip me of my power, my integrity, my sovereignty. Take the words out of my mouth and throw them back at me. You know? For some of you, this was a huge lesson. To not get caught up in the hostilities and the arguments and the fighting and the people who are trying to sword fight you all the time for no reason. You really learned how to boost up that confidence, to really stand in your power. This is incredible power right here, Taurus. You've really come a long way. And because you learned this about yourself and you stopped being a doormat, then you started to attract your divine masculine and all this other beautiful stuff that's coming to you. You stopped doubting your abilities. You stopped doubting who you really were, that you were way more powerful and confident than you thought you were, that you were never stuck. You were the one who put yourself in a stuck situation. For the others of you regretting treating the Empress this way, you thought this Empress was going to trap you. It's like the sing while the caged bird sings. You thought you were going to be that bird in that cage because this person was like, I don't know. They're like, again, this is like Venus Aphrodite energy. Like the most attractive of the goddesses in both Greek and Roman mythology. And you said to yourself, there's no way that this person is not only into me, but this person is beautiful on the inside and outside. That they're operating at this level that's just like, I've never seen anybody like this before. And then you realize, I can't believe that I treated that person that way because I was assuming, because I got up in my head. I had all these thoughts. What if there's doom and gloom? There's going to be a crisis. This person's going to trap me. They're trapping me with their beauty, and something's going to go wrong. They're going to take something from me, something like that. They're going to rob me of my sovereignty, of my integrity here. Because that person could very well have dealt with somebody else who was very attractive. Okay. Seemed like this goddess, but this so-called distorted feminine. Because this is, see, this side of the Empress, she utilizes her good looks and her charm and her sexuality to trap people. To get people to do things for her, buy her things or do things for her that she doesn't have to do anything for. She doesn't acquire the abundance or the lap of luxury, anything like that, through law of attraction. She does it through law of manipulation, if there's ever such a thing. That's what the shadow side of her does. So what I'm getting is that somebody here, they thought you were this. Always a distorted feminine, and especially if you're attractive here, Taurus, they thought that you were going to use your charm, your attractiveness to lure them in. It's like a siren. I'm hearing seduction. And you're like, or just the beauty within you, okay? Because some of you are probably thinking, well, I'm not like this gorgeous person. If you're thinking that, you got to stop, okay? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, all right? But there's this magnificent beauty about you, but this person thought, you know what? There's no way that this person could love me the way they do. There's no way that this God brought me this person. Because there's this time where this person realized you were their person, you're their divine counterpart, and they said, there's no way. There's no way. So that's why there was this Eight of Swords energy, like, nope, nope, there's got to be some crisis is going to happen. I'm going to be trapped. This person's going to trap me because somebody who was like this in the reverse trapped them and took everything that they had, is what I'm hearing. So they assumed the same thing with you. But that was a huge lesson that they learned. But what was happening was that that person who manipulated them as the distorted feminine, utilizing their good looks and their sexuality and their charm to get their way, they realized that they gave their power away to this person because they got caught up in the beauty of the outside of this person, and the beauty that they thought they saw on the inside got twisted. So twisted you couldn't get out. You're all intertwined. You're all tied up. And you got caught in that web. I'm hearing a black widow with this. Okay? I'm hearing a black widow with this. It's not for everybody. But then you realize your true counterpart was this, and you kind of assumed they were the person that they were with before. Could have been an ex-spouse. And you ended up not being, and they're like, oh my God, what did I do? It's just a lesson to be learned. A big one. That's why it's in the lesson position. Here's the thing. We all make mistakes. Everybody. Okay? I've had people assume things of me that were not true. But you know what? I cannot get caught up on that. Nor do I need to prove anything to anybody. If I know I'm already this, I'm vibrating at this, I don't have to tell anyone, hey, look at me, I'm the Empress. I don't have to say, look what I can do. I show it, I live it, I walk it, I talk it. That's all I need to do. And that's all anybody else needs to do when they're fully embodying and integrating their divine feminine energies on a daily basis. That's it. She made some mistakes. But she learned from them. And she realized that she was ultimately responsible for her wealth, her happiness, her abundance, love that comes into her life. It was all her doing. And she stopped allowing people to take advantage of her here. And she also stopped beating herself up, feeling shame, guilt, and regret for the mistakes that she made in life because she was so had low self-esteem, and she didn't believe in herself, and she let people run over her, and she felt really guilty. And I say this because I went through this already. When I made that transition and I looked back on everything, I said, I can't believe I allowed myself to do that. But if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have learned, and I wouldn't be this today, period. That's where all these hard lessons come from, all those major challenges. And a lot of it has to do with our own self-sabotage and our own crap that we deal with. If it weren't for the crap, we wouldn't learn anything. We wouldn't learn a damn thing. So let's get some guidance, my dear Taurus people. All right. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Taurus? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides and angels. I was going to say in your gravity. That's funny. I think that's a John Mayer song. Let's look at the business. Let's look at the business venture. Okay, what am I doing? Teaching like a college class here? Business. Maybe somebody's teaching a business class. I don't know. Maybe, or somebody's taking a business class right now and watching this at the same time. Anyway, we have business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Okay, guys, this. Maybe you're birthing a new project, or there's a new project coming your way, or you being innovative, and it's like I said, something's birthing, right? You can take that however it resonates for you. But look at this and see what is going to resonate with you, okay? We have these gnomes. I'm seeing a lot of coins there. That's why I said some of you, your financial status is changing because you're attracting it. The universe is rewarding you with like more material wealth. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Others of you, if you want to build the business and you've been getting that itch, right? Go do it. That's confirmation right here. If you've been contemplating that, Taurus, go do that. Okay? It's either you are creating, expanding, or going into a new business venture, or somebody is actually bringing that to you. It's like maybe you're finding a business partner and they make you an offer or something like that along those lines, okay? But the bottom of the deck was interesting is, who do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. I was channeling anger and resentment. Some people here still have that in their heart space. Go rewind and listen to the part where I said you are not a true divine anything if you have this in your heart space. You are divine within because you are a child of God, but if you are not embodying it, you're not walking, talking, living this, if this is in your heart space. You are not a true divine, feminine, masculine if you have this in your heart space, okay? So let's go read the book like I always do. Business venture. You've been seeking a career change and you desire self-employment. This card signifies that your recent business ideas are valid and that you can trust your intuition with respect to your career. You'll soon receive an offer for a new job, promotion, or other career opportunity. Take the time to meditate upon your true professional desires as several options are becoming available to you. Additional meanings for this card. Your new business will be successful. Take action in the direction of your career dream. Write down and act upon your ideas for a new business. Trust your gut feelings about your profession. A positive career change is in the works for you. Your current business is experiencing a healthy transition. Now, when they talked about intuition, right, that is what a feminine, the true divine feminine, a true empress does. She doesn't second guess her intuition. She does not go into the crazy logistics. She doesn't go all crazy in her mind, overanalyzing, overthinking to some crazy degree to keep her from making a decision. This is like some of you having a paralyzing fear of making a decision, knowing something you want to do, but it's just like you can't move. You think there are no options, but there are. There are always options, and your intuition is telling you what the options are. You're having a hard time trusting in that, okay? That's for some of you, not for all of you. So let's read the Who Do You Need to Forgive card. This card indicates that your prayer will be answered as you release yourself from the inability to offer forgiveness. And this is also forgiving yourself too. That's why I was talking about the self-sabotaging. That's why I said somebody's really regretful. Really regretful. You know what? Again, I can feel it for whoever this is. You've beaten yourself enough about this, Taurus. You got to stop. You have to forgive yourself. We all do stupid shit, bottom line. And if you're on the receiving end of this, okay, like I was trampled on a lot, okay, but I gave my power away. There's the cold heart truth right there, okay? When that kept happening to me, I continued to allow it. I had to realize, oh, I have to put a stop to that. It was way more powerful. And I finally realized that about myself, and this stopped cold turkey. Okay? So if you are dealing with somebody who's betrayed you, who's lied to you, who's dishonest, all this stuff, taking your power away, doing backhanded things, saying harsh words, because that's Five of Swords too. Until you know all the facts, you have no right to criticize or to judge them. Because you probably have no clue exactly what was going on in their life for them to cause them to do that. I said we all make mistakes. We should be able to allow somebody to explain themselves. And as I said, there is a person here, because they did this, it's because some distorted feminine who utilized their good looks and their sexuality and their charm and whatever else, maybe even intellect too, but manipulating, this person really did a number on the person who did it to you. Relationships reflect our inner wounds. And if you were dealing with somebody who was like this, you weren't in your power. You didn't stand up for yourself. You allowed this to happen, not just with this person, but with other people in your life. So what did you do? You attracted the same thing. There's accountability here, okay? People have to be accountable for their actions. I said that with that Justice card. Understanding the consequences of your actions. And some people don't look at it like that. Some people are going to have to start doing that. But anyway, this card indicates that your prayer will be answered as you release yourself from the inability to offer forgiveness. While you may feel justified in your anger, the truth is that your resentment is only hurting you. The rage you're carrying is blocking your deepest desires. Go outside and ask the fairies and spirit of nature to clear your mind, body, and emotions of lower energies. You'll benefit enormously by making the decision to detoxify yourself of old anger and resentment. Additional meanings are: forgive yourself and be cleared of toxic guilt. Reduce judgmental thoughts about yourself or others. Send an apologetic note to someone. Stop identifying yourself as a victim and see yourself as powerful. Focus on the present instead of the past. That's also what a true divine feminine does. She's not a victim. There's no victimhood here. No. She knows why things like that happened to her. She did the hard work to make sure she didn't allow it again. That's what a true divine feminine does. Okay? See yourself as powerful, Taurus, because you are. You always were. And let go of the past. Whoever screwed you over in the past, let it go. Again, they were lessons for you to learn. Nobody's perfect here. Nobody should be going around thinking, oh, I'm all high and mighty and I didn't do anything wrong. That's crap. Okay, I'm going to flat out say it's crap. You have to be accountable for your actions. I had to do the very same thing. Otherwise, I definitely would not be this if I didn't do that. Your desire is within reach at the top of the deck. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. All right? Walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation. Enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Some of you, you got to stop walking away from people. If you're still dealing with all this doormat energy, okay, people taking advantage of you, everything I said with the Five of Swords, you need to walk away from people who are hostile towards you, who keep arguing, fighting with you, who just, they strip you of everything. Walk away, Taurus. Others of you have already done this. Another group of you, you have to stop sabotaging yourself. Okay? For what you did. Forgive yourself and others. It frees you of your karma. It helps open the gateway to having your heart's desires. That's how that works. Let's see what else we have for you as far as guidance goes. What other guidance do we have for Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Support. When I said support, it flipped out. There is always help around. When you ask, it can be found. Lean on your soul tribe, guys, family, friends for support, okay? Or a spiritual advisor or a counselor or a therapist. You have so much help. Your guides, your angels, talk to them. Find a like-minded group of people who are going to back you up, who are going to help you, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is music. Fairies dance in the green hollow. Where the music plays, joy will follow. Pisces got this at the bottom of their deck, too. What was I saying about music? Right there. I was talking about that. Some of you go listen to uplifting music or just continue to pursue that music career, whatever that is, or you just do something with music, whether it's listening to it to raise your vibration or creating it, singing, playing, dancing, okay? It's a bunch of stuff. For me, this is my best manifestation tool. This right here. Music has been my best manifestation tool. All right. Let's see what wellness message we have for you. What wellness message do we have for Taurus? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go along. See what the learning? See when I said we all make mistakes, okay? A lot of us, we do the best that we can. Sometimes we just don't know everything. And that mistake, again, is for us to get us to learn, to become better. Everybody goes through battles you know nothing about. And sometimes they're just trying to get by. And sometimes they have such a hard time that they could be going around being like Five of Swords to everybody. It's like the person who takes your lunch money at school. Right? Even that kid had divinity within him. Or her. Okay? You make the best of any situation and learn as you go along. Bottom of the deck is gratitude. I love acknowledging all the little things I'm grateful for. No matter what I have going on, I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with the things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus onto that which brings me joy. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. Even for the people who are like this. As crazy as it may sound to you, Taurus, be thankful for these people too. Because the ones who challenge you the most are your greatest teachers. And you learn the greatest lessons from those teachings, okay? Together. I haven't seen this card come up yet. I love working together with others and how it makes once impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength in unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak. It's powerful. See? Ask for support. There's no need to be ashamed of asking for help, okay? Not at all. It is not a sign of weakness. Conscious focus is at the top. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. That's Empress energy right there. Do what brings you joy, that gratitude, that you know, high vibrational energy. That is what attracts your heart's desires. When you're vibrating at that high frequency and you're aligned with it. Let's see what's going on with love, and relationships for Taurus. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm hearing forgiving and learning. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Maybe this could be that you were dealing with somebody who was very flirtatious, a little bit childish, a little bit puerile, kind of like, you know, whatever, I'm just flirting type of thing. Maybe that's why there's arguments and hostilities and fights and things. Like, well, wait a minute, you know, you're just acting like this, and then all of a sudden, you know, I want to be more serious, and you're just like, you know, oh, I was only flirting with you or whatever. I don't know where this is coming from, but it could be for somebody. But for others, this is about, when I talked about that person who's regretful for not seeing the feminine for who she really was, or treating her, you know, like everybody else, okay? This is for that person to just, like it says here, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Just enjoy yourself with them and be lighthearted. Don't be so serious. Don't beat yourself up, especially if you're going to be apologizing to this person, right? This could also be being regretful of just being a flirt. Maybe that's what you were before, or your person was before, and they were like, I see the error in my ways type of thing. And, you know, that's all I kind of knew. That's all I wanted to do, because I didn't want to really get into my heart space, something like that. And they could be regretful for just being flirtatious with you and kind of drawing you in with that flirtatious energy. Who knows? But there's also the children at the bottom of the deck. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay? So if there's somebody who's only just flirting around with you or something and they can't really commit, it's just, you know, they like the lighthearted energy, but there's this issue here where they could even be dealing with a mother, all right, who, an ex-spouse who's a mother of their children, and they're having a hard time dealing with this parent, okay? Because maybe that parent, like I said, the distorted feminine is very controlling, and you know, there's issues surrounding the child or the children with your person, and they have to clear that out. So with this flirtatious energy, that's like, you know, I like to just, you know, have fun, but I can't really commit right now because there's something that's weighing heavy on them with having actual children, because some of them do actually have a child or kids, if you don't already know. I feel it very strongly. And I know with the people that I work with, their person does have a child or has children, okay? There is a mother here. So there's something about, there could be fighting with the mother of their children, all right? So, and when that happens, what are they doing? They're projecting that onto you, right? I know for me, if I was in a bad mood and I would feel bad about this happened more often when my son was younger, and I would project my anger onto my son or onto somebody else, okay? We all have done it. This is a matter of realizing when we get to that and we stop that anger before it escapes us, all right? So there's something here with your person that you're dealing with is having an argument or fighting. There's a lot of issues, altercations with this parent here of their child, and they're trying really hard to really stop feeling defeated, because apparently this person who's the distorted feminine is a very, very, let's just say not pleasant person, okay? Let's just put it that way. They're not doing so well, and they have their own issues, but apparently your person is dealing with this individual, and it's like, I just wish this would stop. There's a lot of issues going on between the ex-spouse, could be the ex-wife for some of you, and your person, and it does involve children. So if that's the case, you have to respect that. You can't expect someone to be in a true Divine Empress state when you're dealing with somebody who's really sabotaging them or defeating them or trying to take them for everything that they got, okay? That's for some of you here. This person has karmic contract to clear out with this person. They need to play it out. They need to close that out, okay? And if you're dealing with somebody who has children, in most cases, they put their children first. And you have to respect that too. And there are a lot of things that go into this. They could also be afraid of getting into another relationship with you if they have children, and or if you have children yourself, because this person could be like trying to figure out, how are we going to blend these families? How is this going to work out? How is my son, my daughter going to view my new wife as another mother? Like there could be a complex, because some children, they think that when their parents get married, that their old father or their original father, biological father and mother, that they're no longer the father and mother, and the new person that their parent marries is the new dad or the new mom. Okay? So that has to be cleared and discussed with the child and worked through before you bring in somebody else. There's some story about that here for somebody. You have to respect that, okay? The child's well-being is of the utmost importance in any given situation. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Especially if there's some stuff going on with children in somebody's relationship. That could very well be something you don't know, Taurus. That somebody is dealing with some issues, custody battles, okay? There's fighting going on here. Child support issues. There could even be somebody who's been talking to their ex-wife or their ex-husband saying, you know what, I'm planning on getting married again, or I'm moving, and my son, my daughter, whatever, this, and that. And the ex-spouse is like, oh, you can't do that. You can't move your kid. You can't do this. You can't marry somebody else. You get the gist of it. Somebody's really going through a lot with their kid and the ex-spouse. I'm getting it very, very strongly. That's not for everybody. It's only for like a few of you. Keep that in mind. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? Believe that about yourself. A lot of other signs got this, and I know Pisces got this too. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You're going to have, you deserve this new love. You deserve to be loved, and you deserve to have like the love of a lifetime. Okay? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Don't be afraid to be honest with this person, okay? And I'm getting for somebody that you're regretful because you did a lot of fighting or had a lot of issues with your ex or something like that. And it revolved around the kid. And you were kind of like, I really want my divine feminine in my life, but a lot of stuff had to happen in order for you to clear that. And some of your person, or you, Taurus, could have been very shameful and regretful for all the crap that you had to do with what was going on with like a battle with, you know, your ex-wife, the kids, and you, or something like that. So just don't beat yourself up for that. If that's you, Taurus, or your person, Taurus, for that person, don't beat yourself up. If it's your person, don't beat them up either. Okay? All right, Taurus. I hope this reading helped you. If you would like a personal reading, you would like some extra support with your situation, with your journey, whether it's your personal journey with healing or your divine counterpart, because I counsel the counterparts as well. If you're interested in a light counterpart reading, which is the same as a twin flame journey, go to light counterpart readings in my service suite. Okay, you want to reach out to me for anything at all, check the description box for my email. If you go to capellawellness.com, you'll find plenty of places to contact me there. Even if you have questions about the services that I offer, because I know I offer a lot and it can be a little overwhelming, but that's because I am very serious and I work very hard with the other clients to do their work, to get to here, whether you're male or female. Okay, it's embodying both the Empress and Emperor energy. So don't feel shy to ask any questions. Okay, all right, Taurus, that concludes your weekly reading. Well, not really weekly, it concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.